It's always a good idea at the time to have a birthday party at your house, then the party happens. You're too crammed, the mess after you're done, not able to visit with someone because you can't get to that person and chat. Well, next time you have a gathering to plan, whether it's a birthday party, anniversary, bridal or baby shower, graduation party, holiday party, give Sonia at the Dickey Cottage a call. Large area to sit, eat, and visit, space to lay out all the food, and a big living room area for the guys to watch sports. Take the work out of the party, relax, and finally enjoy your party at the Dickey Cottage, the venue place. Max Savings Event is here at Max Ford in Harrisonville. New 2018 F-150 Super Cab. No money down, buy it for $459 a month. 2018 Escape, 0 down, buy it for $256 a month. Come to Max Ford in Harrisonville for the Max Savings Event and see why we are the fastest growing dealership in the Midwest. Max Ford Harrisonville at the corner of 291 and 71 highways, or shop 24/7 at maxford.com. See dealer for details.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center. Decisions on the football field must be made in a split second. When buying a home, it is quite the opposite. Let Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage walk you through the process with ease. They will make sure buying your dream home doesn't become a nightmare. From the first showing until the keys are in your hand, go with the realtors that have called Harrisonville home since 1981. American Heritage Realtors, office located next to Sonic on Commercial, or go see them at americanheritage-realtors.com.
Teammates on a football field are a must. That's why Cameron Chenoweth of American Family and Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance are teaming up to give you options in the insurance market. They know you have choices, and they want to work together like the Wildcat football team to make sure you have the best insurance coverage out there. To see what their team can do for you, call Cameron Chenoweth at 816-380-3996 and Lacey Dominick at 816-380-2700.
It's never too early to teach your little ones about finances and saving money. Sherwood Community Bank has plenty of options available for you to help kids save and learn how to manage money. Savings accounts can be started as soon as one is born to help teach them to save. Once they are behind the wheel, a checking account with free internet banking and a debit card could be there for them to manage their money. Sherwood Community Bank is there for the youngsters. Just ask Braxton.
Go see them at Sherwood's Bank. That's where my account is.
It's 6 p.m. and your family is discussing what to eat for dinner. We've all been there. Everyone wants something different. So make it simple. Go to Forged by Fire in Harrisonville for a little bit of everything. Salads for mom, and a wide variety of them at that. The steak for dad, a Boss Burger for your growing boy, and chicken strips for the little one. The next time you need a variety of food with extra options to satisfy everyone in the family, make the one stop to Forged by Fire in the Price Chopper Shopping Center on Commercial. You have choices when it comes to apparel and promotional gear for your business. Don't sacrifice quality for choice. Travis Thurston with T Screen Printing and Embroidery has all you could ask for. Local ability to screen print, embroider, and make vinyl decals, not to mention 50,000 promotional products at your fingertips with tscreenprinting.com. The next time your business or event needs apparel or a giveaway, stay local and turn to T Screen Printing and Embroidery, the pros who 4Ts trust to outfit them on Friday nights.
A strong starting lineup is a key to a great team. Insurance is no different, and Stafford & Stafford Insurance has the best lineup in town. With personal, commercial, health, life, farm, and crop insurance, they have you covered. 40-plus employees are there for you to find the best rates, walk you through claims, and make sure they are there for every step of the way. So if you're looking for a full-service insurance company with a strong starting lineup, go see the folks over at Stafford & Stafford Insurance on Commercial Street across from Holland Auto Sales.
What's one of the most important characteristics of a great team? They've got each other's back. Well, that's the motto that the team at Schroeder Chiropractic lives by. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, they've got your back. They'll take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. But Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, actively involved with bright futures in Harrisonville youth sports. So next time you need to take care of those aches and pains, go see the team at Schroeder Chiropractic because they have Harrisonville's back. When it comes to fast service at a reasonable price, Young's Auto is your place. Whether it's a standard oil change, brake check, or something a little more major, Michelle and William with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you get back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pockets. So if you don't want to break the bank when your vehicle needs service, come to the shop that keeps you rolling down the highway. Young's Auto, right across the street from Young's Tire on South Commercial. What's one of the most important characteristics of a great team? They've got each other's back. Well, that's the motto that the team at Schroeder Chiropractic lives by. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, they've got your back. They'll take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. But Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, actively involved with bright futures in Harrisonville youth sports. So next time you need to take care of those aches and pains, go see the team at Schroeder Chiropractic because they have Harrisonville's back.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
You need multiple things for a project at home but don't want to go all over the city to find it? You need to go see Tom and Lonnie Cook at the 38,000 square foot Trade Fair Mall. Over 200 booths with Amish-made jelly, new and used furniture, antiques, toys, and a little bit of everything you can think of. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall can be your one-stop for everything. Whether it's your first time to Harrisonville or you've been here for years, the Trade Fair is definitely a see-it-to-believe-it type of place right across the street from Sutherland's. It's happened to all of us. Our printer out of ink and need an important document printed. In Harrisonville, that can spell disaster. Not any longer, though. Kaleidoscope Digital Services has you covered with inexpensive printing services. No more trips to the city just to get a copy made. And that's not all. Computer on the fritz, they'll take a look. Wi-Fi needed for workspace, and even starting a local gaming community plus new board games to try. Head up to the historic Harrisonville Square and check out Kaleidoscope Digital Services on the corner of Wall and Independence Street.
No matter how many things you've had on the menu at Applebee's, everyone has their favorite. Whether it's an appetizer sampler, chicken fajita roll-up, or 3-cheese chicken penne with a side of buffalo sauce, you always go back to your favorite. At some point over the years, every Wildcat has had a meal at Applebee's. The next time you head to Applebee's in your Wildcat gear, mention the Wildcat Special and receive a 10% discount. Applebee's of Harrisonville on Rockhaven Road, catty corner to Quick Trip. When you want all the latest news about the Wildcats, turn to the South Cass Tribune. A large sports section, honor rolls, robotics, and even news and notes from all 6 Harrisonville campuses. They are sure to have you covered. They are happy to say the Wildcats are their hometown team. Find the Tribune around town at various establishments or get a subscription delivered right to your mailbox. Keep up with everything each week in the South Cass Tribune, Harrisonville's home news source.
What is your time worth? Think about it the next time you head to the city to spend hours and days shopping for home appliances and to save a few dollars. Instead, drive across town and see Erlene and her staff that's right here for your convenience. You can be in or out in a short amount of time with amazing service, a great product, and they always treat you like family. Located behind Hawthorne Bank on Plaza Drive. So spend all your extra time you saved cheering on the Wildcats, and remember, think Troby's first when you think of home appliances.
It's always a good idea at the time to have a birthday party at your house, then the party happens. You're too after you're done, not able to visit with someone because you can't get to that person and chat. Well, next time you have a gathering to plan, whether it's a birthday party, anniversary, bridal or baby shower, graduation party, holiday party, give Sonia at the Dickey Cottage a call. Large area to sit, eat, and visit, space to lay out all the food, and a big living room area for the guys to watch sports. Take the work out of the party, relax, and finally enjoy your party at the Dickey Cottage, the venue place.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Harrisonville, Missouri. The boys got started last Friday night for some high school basketball. A good conference win for the Harrisonville boys. A 40-point win over Excelsior Springs in conference, even their record at 1-1 in the conference. Lady Wildcats get started after the new year now, and they take on the University Academy Lady Griffins as we are set for basketball action here in Harrisonville tonight. So the Lady Wildcats 5-5 on the year, look to get the new year started with a bang and a victory. And of course we will have the game tonight. We've got a game Friday night, which is a varsity doubleheader. Butler girls and boys head up to town, and a familiar foe comes to town on Friday night. None other than Frankie Jackson, the ex-assistant coach of the Wildcats, now the head man in Butler. So we'll get to see Frankie Jackson on Friday night, and then a game on Saturday as well.
As well as Jamison Knox. And then we've got a friend that played for the Summit Christian School that is also an assistant coach down there as well. I think he's coaching either JV or one of the girls' teams. So there's going to be a lot of people in town that we're familiar with from past.
And we have the national anthem getting ready to go, so we will take a quick timeout, and we'll be back after this.
Max Savings Event is here at Max Ford in Harrisonville. New 2018 F-150 Super Cab. No money down, buy it for $459 a month. 2018 Escape, 0 down, buy it for $256 a month. Come to Max Ford in Harrisonville for the Max Savings Event and see why we are the fastest growing dealership in the Midwest. Max Ford Harrisonville at the corner of 291 and 71 highways, or shop 24/7 at maxford.com. See dealer for details.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center. Decisions on the football field must be made in a split second. When buying a home, it is quite the opposite. Let Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage walk you through the process with ease. They will make sure buying your dream home doesn't become a nightmare. From the first showing until the keys are in your hand, go with the realtors that have called Harrisonville home since 1981. American Heritage Realtors, office located next to Sonic on Commercial, or go see them at americanheritage-realtors.com.
All right, welcome back to Harrisonville. Lady Wildcat basketball action set to come your way. We were talking about a full squad coming your way. You were listening to the pregame show brought to you by our friends at Sherwood Community Bank. And now it's time for the Stafford & Stafford Insurance starting lineups, your best lineup for insurance. That is Stafford & Stafford Insurance in Harrisonville. So for the Lady Wildcats, it'll be Allie Knox, Mandy Butt, Brecken Moreland, Bailey Cleaver, and Natalie Gibbs. Those will be your 5 starters on the night as we get set for high school basketball action. For University Academy, it'll be Tamia Gibson, Autumn Wyatt, Grace Marshall, India Scott, and Jasmine McDonald. We look forward to a good game set to come your way. Lady Wildcats are going to go right to left in the first half. Left to right will be University Academy Grivens. Lady Wildcats in their home white tops, white bottoms, blue numbers, blue letters, blue trim on the tops and around the shorts. And for University Academy, they'll be in their away gray tops, gray bottoms with the Carolina blue down the sides and the Carolina blue numbers and letters as we are set for basketball action from Harrisonville. First game of the year to see these Lady Wildcats, 5-5 on the year, Gary. So interested to see how well they've been playing.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I mean, we've got 3 seniors, 2 juniors starting, so we've got a lot of experience out there from last year. So really looking forward to seeing how well they can proceed through the season this year.
So we are ready. It will be Cleaver jumping it up at the midcourt stripe against Marshall. It looks like. Actually, it's may have missed India Scott, maybe. Cannot quite see. She's straight with us here. I think that's who it is, and it is Scott that's going to jump it up against Cleaver. And we're underway. Lady Cat's going to control it. Gibbs gets it off to Moreland, and Moreland going to bring it across the timeline. Has it right side, top of the key now. Gibbs goes inside, wide open. Cleaver misses the wide open bunny, and Bunt with the miss as well. A fight for it and saved to University Academy. So 2 quick misses, and it goes back the other way. Cats had a wide open opportunity out front with it. Will be Marshall. Marshall cutter to the hoop. Nobody going to get it, and Moreland going to pick it up for the Lady Cats. She's going to push it forward. Drops it off for Gibbs. Gibbs glass and good, and the Lady Cats lead it 2-0. So Gibbs with 2, and it goes back the other way. A weave into traffic. Kick back out. Marshall with it. Free throw line. Thought about a step back now. Passes over on the wing for McDonald. Back top of the key they go. Gibson into the corner. Marshall for a long one. No good. And Cleaver out of there, and she's going to push it the other way. She spins into the paint. Glass and good for 2, and it's 4-0 as Cleaver's got 2, and the Cats out to a 4-0 lead right away. Back the other way, it'll be Marshall with it. Out on the wing, goes inside. Bunt, going to pick it away. And then a reach-in foul called. A couple familiar faces I see out there officiating tonight from summer shootouts. Back the other way, it'll be Moreland with it. Gets it over for Knox. She'll fire a long one, and no, misses that one short. And it goes back the other way.
I believe remember last year saw a game where she almost broke the record. I think she was going for the record, so looking forward to seeing some of that happen this year as well.
Get inside to Marshall. She gets it blocked away by Moreland. Picked up and dropped off, though, as University Academy maintains it. Langston, one of the officials, I can't remember his last name, and then Ray Bingley down here on the near side have officiated many a games during summer shootout season, and we have spent many a days with those 2 gentlemen in a gym all day long in the summers. Cats got the ball out front. They go down low, wide open, good look. Moreland, and the Cats cannot finish again. That is 3 wide open looks underneath, and it will stay with the Cats as Cleaver will go to the line for a pair. And those are shots you got to make, Gary. First one no good by Cleaver. Has one more to go here.
Yeah, later on in the season, those will hurt you bad if you don't make them.
Second one coming, no from Cleaver. Cats not going to be able to get the rebound as University Academy chases it down. No, it'll be out of bounds off of University Academy as Tamia Gibson tried to save it. So it'll be Cats ball in the far corner. Get it off out front they go for Cleaver. Cleaver going to drive all the way to the bucket. No. And a rebound goes back the other way. There's 4 missed layups by the Wildcat in the early going. 5:54 to go here in the first quarter. And the Lady Cats going to full court press it here. Foul going to be called on Bunt as they got it in to Scott.
Fouls number 11, Baby Bunt of Harrisonville, her first. Second team foul.
Still trying to get it in here. And a steal and a lay-in by Cleaver. And it is 6-0. Cats still showing the press. And back the other way they go. Wild route to the bucket, and a foul going to be called on Allie Knox. The Cats lead 6-0 with 5:39 to go here in the first quarter. Out of bounds. Thought it was off of the Lady Griffins, but they're going to say it's going to stay right there. And to pass it in now. Pass it in the backcourt. Marshall going to chase it down at the midcourt stripe and drive it all the way back in. Goes up strong. Bunt just puts it right back in her face, and the Cat's going to take it back the other way. Cleaver coast to coast. Glass and good. She's got 6, and it's 8-0. Back the other way we go with it. McDonald. She's going to go coast to coast herself. No good. Rebound Knox gets it to her outlet. Yoder, and Yoder back for the Lady Cats. Inside they go. Yoder puts it up. No, but she'll go to the free throw line for a pair. So Ellie Yoder to the line. 5:05 to go here in the first quarter. 8-0 our score. And Yoder at the line for a pair. First one misses that one and has one more to go here. Gibbs Moreland check back in for the Cats. As Bunt and Knox check out. Second free throw up in front of the rim, no good. And it goes back the other way. So the Cats 0 for 4 from the free throw line in this one. And that one through the hands of the University Academy player and out of bounds. That was Brooklyn Davis. I believe she's just a freshman, right, Gary? Yes, she is just a freshman. So Lady Cats up 8-0. Moreland going to bring it back for the Cats.
And Yoder, who was in just a minute ago, is a freshman as well.
Free throw line jumper good by Cleaver. 10-0 the score. Cleaver with 8 of the 10 for the Cats. Back the other way it goes. Blocking foul going to be called on Moreland. Tried to get in front of the freight train that was Grace Marshall to the bucket. And they're going to call the foul on her. So 10-0 our score. 4:39 to go here in quarter number 1. Marshall at the line for 2. First one rattles home, and the first points of the night for University Academy stops the 10-0 Wildcat run. One more to go here for Grace Marshall. Second one, no good, as it misses everything, and it's back to the Cats. 10-1 our score. Cleaver passes into Moreland. Moreland going to bring it up for the Lady Cats. Skips it over in the corner. 3 ball on the way, no, misses, and a rebound inside. Quick putback is good by Pfeiffer. and it is 12-1 now, Lady Cats. Jumper from the free throw line. Good by Marshall. Make it 12-3. She's got all 3 points for University Academy. Moreland with it on the wing. Going to go inside to Cleaver. Cleaver tried to get it down low on the cutter to Pfeiffer, but to no avail. Goes out of bounds. Mandy Bunt checks in for Cleaver. And with 4:05 to go in the first quarter, we got a timeout. We'll be right back.
When you live in a small town, you need someone you can trust to buy a used car from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales is that guy. Selling cars in Harrisonville for 35 years gains you that trust. Used car dealers can come and go, but not Steve. Holland Auto Sales, with 3 generations of Hollands graduating from Harrisonville, means he will be here for years to come. So go see the guy who the Grammer family trusts to buy from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales on Commercial Street, just past Burger King.
All right, 12-3 our score. Lady Cats with the ball. Nope. Sorry, University Academy will have the ball, but the Cats will set up full court pressure here. Bunt going to guard Gibson, the inbounder. They try to get it going. They get it into Marshall. She's got it in the backcourt, going to be guarded by Gibbs. Kicks it back for Gibson. Gibson and Marshall in the backcourt. Trying to get it up. Ahead they go, and they bounce past it. Now Gibbs on the ground, gets it, picks it up. Going to take it, slow it down, drop it off for Yoder. Back to the cutter. Bunt. No, Mandy Bunt cannot connect. And there's a scrum forward on the floor and picked up by Gibson. Taken away by Gibbs. And back to the Lady Cats. So a little wild action here. And it goes back the other way. Moreland kicks it out. 3 ball on the way. No, short. Rebound, Mandy Bunt. Back out front. Top of the key. Moreland thought about a 3 now. Step in. Free throw or foot on the line. 3, no. And a rebound by Bunt. Gets her first bucket of the night. And it's 14-3. Our score as Bunt is on the scoreboard. Back the other way it goes. And out of bounds off the Lady Wildcats. As India Scott went to the bucket. Gibson set to pass it in for University Academy. So Knox back in the ball game along with Cleaver. And they get it free throw or 3-pointer from the baseline, no good. Picked up by Moreland. She's going to push it ahead. Gets it ahead. Now underneath, but a walk going to be called. I believe that might be Maria Sasonis. As it's number 14, it's only 14 I've got. We got another timeout on the floor. We'll take another timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Teammates on a football field are a must. That's why Cameron Chenoweth of American Family and Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance are teaming up to give you options in the insurance market. They know you have choices, and they want to work together like the Wildcat football team to make sure you have the best insurance coverage out there. To see what their team can do for you, call Cameron Chenoweth at 816-380-3996 and Lacey Domnick at 816-380-2700.
I'm not sure if my wife is listening right now. She just sent me a text, and I was chuckling with Gary in the timeout. And she said, when your kids ask for pistachios for dinner, she literally had to pop all of them out of the shells, and our kids have some pistachios for dinner. So we have 3:02 left in the first half of this one. 14-3 is our score. And we're looking here at our rosters. Hopefully, I don't think Gary's paying much attention to his scorebook here, as he's stealing off of mine over here. But nevertheless, we're having fun. 3:02 to go here, first quarter of play. Cats lead 14-3 in this one.
When you got 4 or 5 shots in the same thing, that's where
Gary does track the misses as well as the makes, so he has been struggling to keep up. There have been some misses in this one so far. Moreland's got it on the wing right side for the Lady Cats. Oh, going to get a carry, get away with that carry. Get it over for Sasonis. Back for Moreland. Into the corner they go. 3 ball on the way by Knox is good. Bottom of the net it goes. 17-3 the score. and it goes back the other way as Allie Knox with her first bucket of the game. Baseline they go. Up front now, jumper, no good, and a rebound by Cleaver. Goes back the other way. 17-3 is the score. So, got to say hi to Braxton as he is sitting at home watching and listening. So you better say hi too, Gary, or he's going to be really upset with you.
Hey there, Braxton. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
And then, of course, Collins is listening too, trying to figure out what's going on. There's a bucket as we talk about other things. A bucket by Bunt makes it 19-3, and it goes back the other way. Cats in control of this one. Still 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Underneath they go, and back out front. Bounces around, 3-ball by Marshall is no good. Rebound picked up by Moreland. She tries to throw it ahead, but knocked away by University Academy and picked back up by them. Underneath goes Jabai, and she could not get it to go. So that was Davis. And it's a turnover, University Academy. Try to get it in. Sasonis to Moreland. Moreland off for Cleaver, and ahead they go. Sasonis back. Ahead they go to Bunt underneath for Knox to Cleaver. Good ball movement all the way around, and Cleaver knocks it down. She's got 12, and it's 21-3 Cats. Still 1:20 to go in the first quarter.
It's looking like the boys' first quarter.
Absolutely, boys.
That's from Maxwell.
So here we go. Back the other way. And another miss. And underneath they try to go to Sasonis. She cannot hold on to it as it's tipped out of bounds, and it goes back to University Academy. Yeah, you're exactly right, Gary. Cat boys on Friday night lit up the scoreboard in the first quarter of that one.
28-7, so we're not too far from that.
So the girls were here watching on Friday night, and they said, anything you can do, we can do a little
better.
Actually, they may have been playing Friday night. I'm not sure. They did beat Excelsior Springs, so that might have been last Thursday or Friday. Thursday night they played Excelsior. And, of course, you know, with the MRVC and their scheduling, it's so goofy. The girls play on a Thursday night away. The boys play at home on Friday night at home against the same team. I've never understood it. But, nevertheless, there's people smarter than me, I guess, making those decisions. There's a bucket by University Academy.
McDonald.
For 2, and it's 21-5. Little weaving inside. Knox over to Moreland, top of the key, Gibbs. Spin it around for Cleaver. Skip pass, wide open Moreland. Good, bottom of the net it goes. Brecken Moreland for 3, and it's 24-5. Now all 5 starters have scored for the Lady Wildcats. Little jumper on the runner by University Academy, no good. Cats come back up with it, 24-5 the score. Moreland has it, gets it stripped at midcourt, and Gibbs picks it back up, back to Moreland. And underneath goes to Bunt. Bunt, glass no good, gets a rebound, putback is good. And it goes back the other way. I just missed who was the last two.
Last two was Bunt.
Bunt. Jerry over here messing with us. Timeout on the floor. 1 quarter in the books. 26-5. We'll be back.
It's never too early to teach your little ones about finances and saving money. Sherwood Community Bank has plenty of options available for you to help kids save and learn how to manage money. Savings accounts can be started as soon as one is born to help teach them to save. Once they are behind the wheel, a checking account with free internet banking and a debit card could be there for them to manage their money. Sherwood Community Bank is there for the youngsters. Just ask Braxton.
Go see them at Sherwood Bank. That's where my account is.
All right, welcome back. 1 quarter in the books. All Wildcats. 26-5 our score, Gary.
What are you eating?
Hey, listen, I had to eat quickly. I got here, and it was 39-1 at halftime of the JV game, and it was already halftime, and they had a running clock second half. I was up here throwing down food. I'm still trying to snack on my food and get it done.
Well, they were close. Friday night was 28-7. Tonight it was 26-5.
A lot of points scored in the first quarter. Last couple of games for the Cats. Now, I know on Saturday afternoon everybody's going to be busy at around 3:30. I know this. Chiefs play, you're going to be watching the Chiefs game. But after the Chiefs exercise all those Indianapolis Colts demons on Saturday afternoon, tune in late night basketball at SBU in Bolivar as the Cats take on the Bolivar Liberators in the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame Classic on the campus of Southwest Baptist University in Bolivar. So we'll have that game late night, Friday night, tip-off expected at 8:30. So we'll go on the air about 8:15 unless the other games run long, which could happen. Cats get the ball after the turnover by University Academy as I was running my mouth. As you saw University Academy down there with the ball. Spin in the corner, knocks for three. No, a little bit short. Rebound inside. Goes right back through the hands of Knox and out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Griffin's ball. 26-5 is our score. So you need something to watch after the game, and hopefully you're not watching because you're just so frustrated because of the way the Chiefs played. And I know some of us Chiefs fans are a little scared playing the Indianapolis Colts, who are 4-0 in the playoffs against us. I don't want to tell anybody that, but facts are facts. And a travel by Moreland back the other way. 7:11 to go here, first half. Is our score 26-5.
That's what stats are. They're just stats, and that's all they are.
Absolutely.
As I heard this week, somebody said, yeah, but the prior 4 games, they didn't have the X factor of Mahomes on the team. So,
well, and not only that, well, we'll get into more of the Chiefs game here. As that was a miss by University Academy as McDonald could not come up with it. Bunt does, and it goes back the other way. 6:55 to go in the first half. Moreland with it. Gets it to Cleaver, corner, underneath they go for bunt, knocked away. Good defense underneath by Gibson to get in there and knock it away. And 5 new Lady Wildcats coming into the ball game here. Have to get my pin ready here. Try to get the ball in. They get it in to Sasonis. Knocked away, picked up. Desta Mitchell got the ball knocked away from her. And we will have free throws back the other way. The freshman going to go to the free throw line, Brooklyn Davis. You know, if you were watching on Friday night, we did have a little bit of technical difficulty late in that ball game. So if there is any technical difficulties, there is a backup stream ready to rock and roll on 4Ts.com. So if you're running any, just let us know or go to the backup stream. Picked up by the Lady Cats, goes back the other way. Yoder had it, now taken away from her. Pick up and put back is good by Gibson, and it's 26-7. And now a strip for it. Try to get it in, and there's another strip back the other way it goes. Dropped off, no good. Rebound fought for, and Lady Cats on the floor trying to pick it up. University Academy going to stay with it, and they got a wide open shot underneath, cannot connect with it, and there is a fight for it off of University Academy and back to the Lady Wildcats.
I think she made her first free throw. That's I missed it as well, but I think that's what happened because I looked up, I saw it 6, so I believe that's where that extra point was.
26-8 our score. That one is knocked away, out of bounds. Cats having a little bit of trouble getting the ball up the floor right now, but a lot of new faces in there. Yoder within the backcourt. They try to get it ahead, and the ball is knocked away and picked up. Back the other way they go. Underneath, glass and good. And a timeout on the floor. 26-10 is the score. We'll take a timeout as well.
It's 6 p.m. and your family is discussing what to eat for dinner. We've all been there. Everyone wants something different. So make it simple. Go to Forged by Fire in Harrisonville for a little bit of everything. Salads for mom, and a wide variety of them at that. The steak for dad, a Boss Burger for your growing boy, and chicken strips for the little one. The next time you need a variety of food with extra options to satisfy everyone in the family, make the one stop to Forged by Fire in the Price Chopper Shopping Center on Commercial.
Welcome back. 5:36 on the clock. It is 26-10, a 16-point Lady Cat lead. They have led by as many as 21 in the ball game. Wilson gets it into Yoder, back to Wilson. In the backcourt to Yoder, to Wilson. Ahead they go, back to Wilson in the middle, to Yoder, trying to break that press. They do, and it's picked up well. Pfeiffer outside, no, and a rebound to University Academy, and back the other way it goes. And Davis with it for two. So 26-12 the score, 14-point game here. Trying to break the press here. They get it across, a walk by the Lady Wildcats. And it will go back to University Academy here. Underneath they go, no good. And to the free throw line goes Marshall for so 14-point lead for the Cats, 26-12 our score. Marshall at the line for a pair. First one rattles home, has one more to go here, 26-13. Vandendale checks in for the Cats. Second free throw coming up, 26-13 our score. Second free throw, no good. And the Cats get the rebound, going to push it the other way. Steal and up and lays it in as Gibson for two. 26-15 the score. They get it ahead and thrown away, and it's picked back up by University Academy. And they're going to go back the other way. Three ball, no. Rebound out of bounds. And the five starters for the Lady Wildcats coming back into the ball game. 26-15 our score. University Academy on a 10-0 run here to start this second quarter of play. Cleaver gets it to Gibbs. Across the timeline they go, and Gibbs throws it promptly into University Academy's hands, and it goes back the other way. Another bucket by Davis, and just like that, it's 26-17, a 9-point game. One the Cats led by 21 just moments ago. Cleaver's got it. She goes underneath for Bunt. Back to Cleaver. Stolen from Cleaver. With 4:30 to go here in the first half. There's going to be a foul on Moreland. 4:26 to go here in the half. And at the free throw line is University Academy trying to cut this deficit even smaller, one that was as many as 21 earlier in the ball game. Free throw no good from Davis, and it goes back to the Lady Cats. 26-17 the score. Moreland ahead for Bunt into the corner, knocks back to Moreland. Moreland has it way outside, going to drive into the corner, goes to the elbow, jumper no good from Cleaver. Picked up by Marshall, and she's going to weave through traffic, try to go back the other way, stops, tries to pop, now backs it back out for Gibson, and Gibson might have traveled with it, no call. And a timeout called by University Academy. We'll take one as well. 3:53 to go in the first half. Cats in the lead.
You have choices when it comes to apparel and promotional gear for your business. Don't sacrifice quality for choice. Travis Thurston with T Screen Printing and Embroidery has all you could ask for. Local ability to screen print, embroider, and make vinyl decals, not to mention 50,000 promotional products at your fingertips with tscreenprinting.com. The next time your business or event needs apparel or a giveaway, stay local and turn to T Screen Printing and Embroidery, the pros who 4Ts trust to outfit them on Friday nights.
All right, welcome back. 26-17 the score. Cats up by 9. University Academy with the ball, trying to cut in the deficit. Good inbounds pass, knocked away by the Lady Cats. Going to stay with the University Academy on the near side here. 3:51 to go in the first half. Get a pass in here. Still trying to get in. They do get it in to Davis. Off for Marshall. Marshall back to Gibson. Front they go. And now a steal by Cleaver. Can't quite hold on to it, and it goes to the Lady Griffins of University Academy. 3:39 to go in the first half. It is a 26-17 contest. Gibson's got it between the circles, guarded by Knox. Dribbles over towards the right side, hands off right side wing Marshall. Little give and go to Gibson. Put it up, put it in. 4-2, 26-19 the score, a 7-point contest. Gibson ahead for Moreland. Moreland going to drive, kick, corner, 3-ball, no by Knox. It goes out of bounds and stays with the Lady Wildcats. I like what Coach Gibbs was doing earlier with getting a lot of those other kids playing time as you had a big lead, but at the same time it's almost like they waited a little bit too long. Girls set a little bit longer. Now they're trying to find a rhythm again here, coming in cold in the second quarter. So 3 minutes to go here before we get to halftime. Cats lead by 7, and a sloppy pass inside kicked out for Moreland. 17-footer by her is good. Make it 28-19. And Brecken Moreland's got 5 in the ball game. Back the other way we go. Ahead, jumper no good by University Academy. Gibbs tips it away. Moreland comes out of there with it, and she's going to run. She's got it all the way, blocks, and no good. Cleaver putback is good. And there's a little 4-0 spurt for the Cats, make it 30-19. And now a save by Cleaver on the far side, but she was on the in line, and it will stay with University Academy. Mariah Messer checking into the game.
I'm going to run out of space on my score sheet, which is great. It's getting all these people or these girls in with some varsity experience.
So that one is picked up, and McDonald goes coast to coast for 2, make it 30-21 as McDonald knocks it down. Head they go, Cleaver across timeline, inside they go to Sasonis. She drops it off, no good. Rebound bounces around as Messer couldn't hang on to it, and it's picked up by University Academy, and they push it back the other way. So into the corner, there they go. Drop it off and try to get it down low, and a steal by Messer. She's going to push it ahead, drops it for Sasonis, who puts it up, no good. No foul called, and it'll stay with the Lady Cats underneath with 1:45 to go here in the half. So 30-21 our score, 1:45 to go until halftime. Marshall checks out as Gibson checks in. And Sasonis set to pass it in. They get it off for Knox. Knox cross-court pass now to Moreland. Inside they go for Cleaver. Cleaver can't hang on to it, and it's going to be a turnover back the other way. Across the timeline, running floater by Davis, no good, and the Cats come up with 1:25 to go, a 9-point advantage. Inside they go for Messer. Spinner, no. Rebound back the other way. Goes ahead for University Academy, and a blocking foul called by Knox. That's going to be her second.
Fouls number 2, Ellie Knox at Harrisonville. Her second. 8th team foul. Sub-year Lady Wildcats number 11, Mandy.
So with 1:13 to go here in the half, it's 30-21. Go through the routine at the line. Free throw up and no good. A rebound underneath by the Lady Cats. Get it ahead, Messer with it up front for Sasonis. Puts it up and puts it in for 2. So Sasonis knocks it down for 2, and it's 32-21. And back the other way, a travel called. It goes back to the Cats. So just under a minute to go here in the half. And the Wildcats lead it by 11. In the backcourt, ahead. There you go, trying to get it across timeline. Moreland with it, dribbles it across the timeline, weaves through traffic, and dumps it off and picked off by University Academy. That was McDonald. Now she weaves through traffic all the way to the bucket, and a foul called, and she'll go to the line for 2. 32-21 the score. Looked like a game that the Wildcats were going to run away with after quarter number 1, leading by 21. But University Academy has worked its way back in this game, only down 11 so far as they've gotten it as close to 7. Sorry, 9, I believe. Nope, they did get it to 7 at one point, 26-19. Cats have been able to push it back to 11. Gibbs, Cleaver check back into the ball game. Knox as well. Second free throw, no good. And now Knox is tied up, and a jump ball will stay with the Cats.
The second period, arrow points with the Lady Wildcats.
So 29 seconds to go here in the half. Up front they go, Cleaver with it, and a blocking foul called as she drives to the bucket. Going to call that one on Davis. It's her first. The Cats ball in front of the University Academy bench as Gibbs set to pass it in with 23.8, just a 15 foul on University Academy in the first half. Gibbs in for Cleaver with 23 seconds to go in the half. Over to Moreland. She's got it left wing, top of the key, into the corner for Knox. Over to Moreland, top of the key, Gibbs. Gibbs thought about it, drops it down low, knocked away, out of bounds, and stays with the Wildcats with 10 seconds to go in the half. 32-21 is the score. And back out front, Moreland with it. Going to try to set up one, a last shot. Knox will fire a 3, a little bit long. Rebound, put back, no. Block, tipped, no. Halftime, 32-21. We'll be back.
A strong starting lineup is a key to a great team. Insurance is no different, and Stafford Insurance has the best lineup in town. With personal, commercial, health, life, farm, and crop insurance, they have you covered. 40-plus employees are there for you to find the best rates, walk you through claims, and make sure they are there for every step of the way. So if you're looking for a full-service insurance company with a strong starting lineup, go see the folks over at Stafford Insurance on Commercial Street across from Holland Auto Sales.
What's one of the most important characteristics of a great team? They've got each other's back. Well, that's the motto that the team at Schroeder Chiropractic lives by. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, they've got your back. They'll take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. But Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, actively involved with Bright Futures and Harrisonville Youth Sports. So next time you need to take care of those aches and pains, go see the team at Schroeder Chiropractic because they have Harrisonville's back. When it comes to fast service at a reasonable price, Young's Auto is your place. Whether it's a standard oil change, brake check, or something a little more major, Michelle and William with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you get back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pockets. So if you don't want to break the bank when your vehicle needs service, come to the shop that keeps you rolling down the highway. Young's Auto, right across the street from Young's Tire on South Commercial.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
The Trade Fair Mall isn't just an antique mall. It's several businesses in one. Need T-shirts for your team? A custom T-shirt shop on site has you covered. Speaking of covered, Harrisonville Trade Fair is Missouri's #1 seller in premier portable buildings to store all your outdoor equipment. Design your own or buy one in stock for as little as $100 down and no credit check. While you are custom designing your premier portable building, snack on some delightful cinnamon glazed pecans, cashews, and almonds from the Nutty Bavarian. You need it? They probably got it. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall across from Sutherland's.
No matter how many things you've had on the menu at Applebee's, everyone has their favorite. Whether it's an appetizer sampler, chicken fajita roll-up, or 3-cheese chicken penne with a side of buffalo sauce, you always go back to your favorite. At some point over the years, every Wildcat has had a meal at Applebee's. The next time you head to Applebee's in your Wildcat gear, mention the Wildcat Special and receive a 10% discount. Applebee's of Harrisonville on Rockhaven Road, catty corner to Quick Trip. When you want all the latest news about the Wildcats, turn to the South Cass Tribune. A large sports section, honor rolls, robotics, and even news and notes from all 6 Harrisonville campuses. They are sure to have you covered. They are happy to say the Wildcats are their hometown team. Find the Tribune around town at various establishments or get a subscription delivered right to your mailbox. Keep up with everything each week in the South Cass Tribune, Harrisonville's home news source.
What is your time worth? Think about it the next time you head to the city to spend hours and days shopping for home appliances and to save a few dollars. Instead, drive across town and see Erlene and her staff that's right here for your convenience. You can be in or out in a short amount of time with amazing service, a great product, and they always treat you like family. Located behind Hawthorne Bank on Plaza Drive, so spend all your extra time you saved cheering on the Wildcats, and remember, think Trobies first when you think of home appliances.
It's always a good idea at the time to have a birthday party at your house, then the party happens. You're too crammed, the mess after you're done, not able to visit with someone because you can't get to that person and chat. Well, next time you have a gathering to plan, whether it's a birthday party, anniversary, bridal or baby shower, graduation party, holiday party, give Sonia at the Dickey Cottage a call. Large area to sit, eat, and visit, space to lay out all the food, and a big living room area for the guys to watch sports. Take the work out of the party, relax, and finally enjoy your party at the Dickey Cottage, the venue place.
All right, welcome back. It is halftime. It is your Kaleidoscope Digital Services halftime show. Want to give a shout out to T's Custom Screen Printing and Embroidery. Also, one of our great sponsors. Get us with our nice polos we wear each and every night. And tonight was a funny night. We usually have a Jerry's going to show off his shirt here. Did you see that nice quality logo? As you get to see Santa Claus in action there. But funny story, so every game night or game day, Ron will text and say, okay, what are we wearing tonight? And I'm like the wardrobe guy. So today I said, let's get crazy. I said, let's all pick our own. I won't be darned if you sit up here and see all four of us. We all got our white shirts on tonight. Each and every one of us picked our own, and we picked the same one. So that tells me one of two things. Number one, great minds either think alike or we spend way too much time together. One of the two. I don't know which one it is. But all these great shirts come from T's Custom Screen Printing and Embroidery out of Peculiar, Missouri. If you need anything done custom, give him a call today. So that was my little funny story. But Cats in control after the first quarter. They led it 26-5, Gary. Let it slip a little bit in the second quarter, only scored 6 points, and were outscored 16-6 in that second quarter and only lead it by 11.5.
Yeah, I think you're right. I see what Coach Gibbs was doing, and I love that opportunity for the younger kids and those that are going to have an opportunity to play a whole lot. However, I think you were right. Maybe just a little bit too long. You get a little bit cold. You get out of the sequence of the game. And so I think it hurt a little bit, but come back in the second quarter. I think we'll probably come back strong.
Well, what I saw the most there is you're in a kind of no-win situation. You're blowing their doors off. You're up by 21. You're controlling the ball game. So you're like, okay, let's get some of these girls in that are going to be on my varsity next year. Let's get them some game action. And what happened was they started pressing those younger girls. Those younger girls didn't know how to accommodate that. Well, as a coach, you can't just say, okay, let's everybody go back in, because then you give them no confidence that they can do it. So he called a timeout, tried to regroup them. Still were having troubles. So after a couple more minutes, he's like, okay, I got to put my girls back in that started. And then once he did that, it took them a little bit to get going, enough that it was all the way down to a 7-point lead before they had a little 4 or 6 point spurt to get it back to double digits.
Right. Let me go down some scoring real quick. Leading the way for the Wildcats is Bailey Cleaver. She's got 12. Then you got Mandy Bunt with 6. Brecken Moreland with 5. Allie Knox with 1 tray for 3 points. And then you've got Natalie Gibbs with 2. Sydney Pfeiffer with 2. And Marina Sasonis with 2. Got a couple of people, 3 people with 2 fouls. Allie Knox has 2. Moreland has 2. Hetty Wilson has 2. And then Pfeiffer and Bunt each have 1. We had 9 fouls in that first half. Leading the way for the Griffins is Tamia Gibson. She had 6. And then Brooklyn Davis had 5. Grace Marshall had 4. And Jasmine McDonald had 4. And then Autumn Wyatt had 2. Which brought our score to 32-21 after 2 periods of play. And they had 5 fouls in the first half, only 1 person with multiple fouls, and that was with Jasmine McDonald.
Well, we are at the half. The half is wrapping up, and we're going to get back to basketball action here. Cats trying to move into the win side of the overall record, try to get it to 6-5, would have a winning record, as they're at 500 right now to start the new year. And I almost forgot, there's a college football national championship game on tonight. So when this game is over,
leave it to you to not only book on a Chiefs night, but national championship night.
You tell me about it. I when I saw that the other day, I was like, oh, I can't wait. I can watch. No, I got a game on Monday night. And then a little bit later, I was like, oh, I can't. I got a game that night. It was like basketball. That's the one thing you know about football as opposed to basketball. Football, you got every Friday night, you know what you're doing. Basketball, it may be a Tuesday, it may be a Friday, it may be a Saturday, a Monday night, as in tonight. Nevertheless, it is basketball action. Right to left will be University Academy in the second half. Left to right will be the Cats as we get set in second half action. And a jumper is good to start the second half by Marshall. And just like that is a 32-23 ball game. They go inside for Bunt. She can't get it to go. Rebound inside University Academy, and it goes back the other way. So a 9-point contest, weaving through traffic, nowhere to go. as McDonald loses the handle, and it goes back to the Cats. The 9-point game with 7:25 to go. Spin in the paint. Floater good by Cleaver. Make it 34-23. Cleaver's got 14 now in the ball game. Back comes University Academy. Cleaver right in the way of it and goes back the other way. Glass and good. 36-23. Cleaver 4-2, and it goes back the other way. McDonald with it. She's going to go all the way to the bucket. No. Rebound by Moreland. Moreland's got it to her outlet, Cleaver. Cleaver going to go in. Spins, shoots, delivers. 38-23. Cleaver with 6 quick points. So Cats open a little bit of a lead here. Underneath, no. Rebound, or steal I should say, and Cleaver. Glass and good. And an 8-0 Bailey Cleaver run makes it a 40-23 ball game. We'll take a timeout.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the walkout game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center.
Welcome back, 6:29 to go. Cats push it back out to 17 at 40-23. You know, it's so funny when we get to watch all these commercials played. You know, we have great sponsors and everything. But what is crazy to me is my 4-year-old will sit at home, and he can tell you each and every one of the places that is a sponsor, and he knows somebody at each and every one of those places, as Braxton will be like, oh, that was Young's that was just talking on there. So it's kind of funny to see him. He always wants to go to places. Today we got to go by Steve Holland Auto Sale to pay the storage fee. We got a storage shed over there at Holland Store All.
And today I went to the new Forge by Fire.
And I haven't even been in there yet.
I went in there. I had to get a gift certificate for somebody.
And looks good inside?
It does.
Awesome.
It
We'll
does.
have to take a road wouldn't say a road trip. Maybe we'll have to take a field trip with 4Ts and all of us go out there one night and after a game or something and have a meal at Forge by Fire. We went last Friday, went to Applebee's, one of our great sponsors, and everybody that was at the game was at Applebee's Friday night, even your son. So we go back the other way, and a little bit sloppy basketball both ways here. Offensive foul called on University Academy. It goes back to the Cats, leading by 17. Apparently Forged by Fire came on and Collins said, Starbucks. Oh, we take our kids out way too much, I think. 6:15 to go here in the third, 40-23 the score, 17-point contest in this one. Weaving through traffic. Moreland with it at the top of the key, kicks it in the corner, 3 ball in the lane, knocks, no, but the rebound is good by Bunt. We're going to mark that one down as an assist. 42-23. Bunt knocks that one down. And it goes back the other way, knocked out of bounds. Clemson up on Alabama 14-7. And apparently not a lot of defense being played in that ball game right now. Jumper is no good. Rebound by Cleaver. There's still 10:35 left in the first quarter. It's 14-7.
That means we're going to clean up real quick.
Yeah, right. Underneath, bucket is good by the Lady Wildcats. That was Pfeiffer for 2. And it's 44-23. Cats have pushed it back to 19. Blocked by Knox, picked up by the Cats underneath. Goes back the other way. Yoder ahead for Cleaver. Drops it for Moreland. Jumper, no. Rebound Knox. Kicks it out. Yoder has it back out front they go. Try to weave in and kick it in the corner. 3 ball in the way by Knox. No good. And that is going back to University Academy. And they're going to go all the way coast to coast. No. Rebound by Moreland off her foot. And out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Lady Cats. So So Cats back out by 21, matches their largest lead of the ball game. They are on a 12-2 run.
8 of those scored by Cleaver. I think all in a row.
Yeah, she opened with an 8-0 run of herself. They get it in the corner for Knox. Underneath bunt, spins, shoots, cannot deliver. Second try is good. 46-23 the score now. Bunt capitalizes on the miss.
She now has 10.
And now a pocket pick by Brecken Moreland ahead. Drops it off. No good. Rebound put back, no good. Third try is good by Pfeiffer. Knocks it down. So it was Vandendale with the first one. So 48-23 the score. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
Decisions on the football field must be made in a split second. When buying a home, it is quite the opposite. Let Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage walk you through the process with ease. They will make sure buying your dream home doesn't become a nightmare. From the first showing until the keys are in your hand, go with the realtors that have called Harrisonville home since 1981. American Heritage Realtors, office located next to Sonic on Commercial, or go see them at americanheritage-realtors.com.
4:18 to go here, third quarter, 48-23 our score. Wildcats in control of this one. University Academy, got to give them a credit. They were down 21 after one, fought all the way back to within 7 in the second quarter, and the Lady Cats responded after halftime.
16-2 run.
And pushed it back out to the largest lead of the ball game at 25 points. So 4:18 to go here, third quarter. They must have known we wanted to get home for the national championship game. Maybe Coach Gibb was wanting to get home and watch the rest of that. He could jog down to his house. He lives like a block from here. I don't live too much far. I live about 2.5 blocks. So here we go. University Academy gets the ball in. Going to push it ahead. Wide open down the other side is Gibson. She goes up, floater, no. Rebound by Knox. Fight forward underneath. And it goes off and Knox out of bounds. Stays with University Academy with 4:07 to go here in the third. So a 25-point contest here. McDonald puts up a jumper. Both legs flying out there. Knocks it down. 48-25 the score. With 3:55 to go. Kick it in the corner. Vandendale. Up front they go. Moreland kicks it back in the corner. 3 ball on the way. No, misses everything. Picked up by Knox. Kicked over. Now Moreland's got it on the wing. Goes, spins it in the corner. Knox will fire a 3 from the corner. She knocks it down. Make it 51-25. A 26-point contest. Second triple of the night for Knox.
Oh.
And wild spin there in the Pfeiffer, connected hard with University Academy player there, and Gibbs going to check in for her. So 3:24 to go.
She took a pretty good hit, right? It was right on the upper body too. I don't think there was no intent there. It's just the way they were both going after a ball.
Sloppy pass and equaled sloppy play right there. 3 ball on the way by Moreland, no. A little bit long. Rebound on the backside, no. Out of bounds. Vandendale off of her. And it'll be University Academy ball. 51-25 our score. 26-point contest. Ready to go here. Donald looks to pass it in, gets it in, knocked away by Gibbs. They're going to call a foul on Gibbs as she was trying to go for the ball. They try to get it into Jibai. Jiba. Gibson tries to get it in, and there's a scrum for it, picked up by Moreland. She drops it off for Knox. She'll think about a 3 now, steps in front of the 3-point line, no good. Rebound kicked right to Moreland on the wing right side. She's going to drive up and under, kick it back to the free throw line, spin it around Gibbs. Gibbs will fire a 3, good. Bottom of the net it goes. 54-25 for Natalie Gibbs goes back the other way. Knocked out of bounds. With 2:43 to go here in the third. They're going to call the foul on Bunt. With 2:43 to go here in the third. Try to get it in. Pass it in, 3 ball on the way. No, out of bounds as it hits the 2:40 to go. 54-25 of the score. Get it in. Meeks had it. Now kick it in the corner. Back up front they go. Moreland with it. 2:25 to go. Inside she goes. Spinner no. Rebound inside off a knocks off of University Academy, and it'll stay with the Wildcats with 2:18 to go in the third. 54-25 is the score. So Gibbs set pass it in, gets it in for Moreland. Moreland's got it. She's going to dribble to the top of the key. Goes over to the wing. 3 ball on the way by Knox is no good. Rebound backside by Gibbs. Can't come up with it. McDonald comes up with it. Now hands off, and it'll be Marshall. Marshall going to bring it up for University Academy across the timeline. Lazy bounce pass goes to McDonald, and in the corner they go. 3 ball on the way. Juba could not knock it down, and it'll stay with University Academy. Yoder checks in for University Academy, or for Harrisonville. Front they go, almost a steal by Moreland, and instead they drop it off McDonald. She a little crossover dribble into the lane, now kicks back out. Jumper, no. Rebound McDonald, putback is good. 54-27, McDonald has a pretty solid second half going here. 4 points second half, 8 in the game. Weaving through traffic is Moreland, glassing good. 56-27. Brecken Moreland now has 7 in the ball game. And the Cats lead 29 with 1:22 to go here in the contest, or should I say the third quarter of this contest. Now a steal by Cleaver. She's going to take it, stop, pop, drop, and make it 58-27 the score. She's got 10 in the second half, 22 in the ball game. Inside they go, no good. Rebound by the Cats. Moreland going to push it up. She's got it. Crossover, blocking foul called on the crossover. Kind of a Euro step there by Moreland. They're going to call the foul on Gibson. It'll be a blocking foul, and it'll be Cats ball underneath their own bucket with 54 seconds to go in the third, and a 58-25 contest.
Yeah, I think they missed one. I'm going to go down and half or after the third quarter and check with. Yeah, there he goes. There's a 27.
All right. Second, the jumper no good. 58-27, a 31-point game with 49.8 seconds to go. So here we go. And they go for Meeks, puts it up and in for 2. So make it 60-27. They get it off, and a steal by the Cats. Yoder out of there with it. She pushes it ahead for Vandenvale. To Yoder, no. Rebound put back by Bunt, no good. And that one goes off University Academy and out of bounds. And that will be a sub coming in for the Cats. Sasonis comes in for Knox. Yoder set to pass it in here. Gets it in for Vandenvale. She drives in, no good. She'll go to the line for a pair with 20 seconds to go. Vandenvale. Oh, wow. They called that on the floor, not a shooting foul, so it'll be Cats ball. Vandendale has it out front, looking to get it inside. Ball knocked away, picked up by University Academy, but a steal by Vandendale. Now popped it right back to University Academy, and it goes back the other way with 10 seconds to go. And University Academy looking for that last shot of this one, and a little floater, no good. Meeks gets it off for Vandendale. She's going to weave through traffic, blocked away, and we go to the fourth. 60-27 our score. We'll be back after this.
When you live in a small town, you need someone you can trust to buy a used car from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales is that guy. Selling cars in Harrisonville for 35 years gains you that trust. Used car dealers can come and go, but not Steve. Holland Auto Sales, with 3 generations of Hollands graduating from Harrisonville, means he will be here for years to come. So go see the guy who the Grammer family trusts to buy from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales on Commercial Street, just past Burger King.
Teammates on a football field are a must. That's why Cameron Chenoweth of American Family and Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance are teaming up to give you options in the insurance market. They know you have choices, and they want to work together like the Wildcat football team to make sure you have the best insurance coverage out there. To see what their team can do for you, call Cameron Chenoweth at 816-380-3996 and Lacey Domnick at 816-380-2700.
Welcome back. 60-27 our score as we go to the fourth quarter. Cats outscore University Academy 28-6 in that third quarter, and that was almost a mirror of the first quarter for the boys on Friday night. It'll be University Academy ball to start this fourth quarter of play. 14-13 now. Alabama down by 1 to Clemson. The ball will not go in the hoop for University Academy. There's a scrum for it. It bounces around. It goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Cats. That probably means that Alabama missed an extra point, and
Either that or they haven't kicked the extra point yet.
that could be possible.
Or it could have been a doink-doink.
Like yesterday. I kind of feel bad, though. I told Braxton. Braxton was asking me if there's any football on tonight. He wanted to watch some football. I was like, yeah, buddy, there's no games on. Braxton, there is a game going on tonight.
Of all the football, I have never seen a double doink. I've watched a lot of football, been at a lot of football games. I've seen a lot of doinks, but never a double doink.
Yeah, you're highly unlucky if that happens.
But they say, though, that they're still saying that it got tipped.
It did get tipped, so it really was a blocked field goal, if you want to call it that. I guess they don't call them blocks if it goes past the line of scrimmage. There's a bucket by Vandendale. Vandendale with the 2. Sorry, Gary and I are just over here having our own little talk show. 62-27 the score. 35-point Cat lead. Bucket no good inside, and a travel called. That was number 25, Taylor Wilson. It'll be Cats ball. They'll bring it up here. Sasonis with it in the backcourt. Pass it off for Wilson, and Sasonis playing catch back there. Gonna have to get it ahead. They get it across the timeline. And underneath they go for Meeks. Back out front they go for Messer. Top of the key for Wilson. To Messer. Messer's got it on the wing right side, trying to set up the offense. Good defense played by University Academy there. They kick it back out to Wilson. She goes back between the circles with it. Over to Sasonis now. And a reach-in foul going to be called on Gibson with 5:52 to go. And clock is rolling here in the fourth quarter. Sasonis gets it in. Has it for Wilson. Wilson goes inside to Meeks. She's got position, puts it up, no good. Rebound, and it goes back the other way, and a travel called on University Academy. It'll stay with the Cats with 5:30 to go in the fourth. So 5:25 now as the clock is rolling. Jumper no good. Ball bouncing around like a pinball inside. Picked up by University Academy. They're going to push the other way, and that is Wyatt with it out on the wing. She goes to the lane, can't put it up. Ball on the floor. Sasonis picks it up. She's going to pull it the other way. Knocked away from her. Out of bounds it goes. 5 minutes to go. 62-27 the score.
Wow, you're getting excited.
So with 4:50 to go here in the fourth, the Cats lead by 35. I think this is a good time to pass the baton to Gary to let Gary work on some play-by-play, and I'll be the color commentator. So Sasonis has it underneath his own bucket, ready to pass it in, gets it in. That will be Messer with it on the wing. She's going to drive the lane. Oh, pass goes out of bounds, far side. Good look, but just a little bit too much mustard on that one. 4:18 to go. Nobody ever said we didn't have fun. Gary, I've got Gary over here in tears. Back the other way it goes. McDonald underneath bucket. Good by McDonald. Make it 62 to 29. And it goes back the other way. McDonald with 6 in the second half. She's in double figures. Gary with 10 for University Academy, having a great ball game herself.
Now that maybe I can talk.
You know, people always say, I don't know what you guys do up there in the booth, but you guys seem to have a lot of fun. And, well, you know, we do. So 4 minutes, a little under 4 to go here in this one. The Cats lead by 33. They've got the ball out front. Sasonis with it. Dribbles over to the wing, right side, back to the top of the key. Going to dribble into the paint. Floater, no, but she's going to go to the line, and she's going to shoot free throws, folks, with 3:20 to go in this one. And a chance to put the Cats up by more in this as Sasonis goes to the line. 62 to 29, our score. Clock is rolling here in the fourth. First free throw rattles in, rattles out. One more to go. As Gary was talking about double doinks earlier, and that was a double doink as Ron pointed out. One more to go here, 62 to 29, under 3 to go in the contest. And Sasonis at the line for her second. It is up. It is glass and good. She goes to the night deposit box and knocks it into the bank. 63 to 29 the score. That one's knocked out of bounds, stays with the Cats, with University Academy. Quick reminder, we will be on the air early on Friday as we have a varsity doubleheader starting at 5:30. The girls will take on the Butler Lady Bears, and then we will have the boys game to follow with a couple of events going on between games, as there will be a Hall of Fame induction, the initial Hall of Fame, Harrisonville Wildcat Hall of Fame class, headlined by Red Reichert, the famous coach here at Harrisonville, led them to several titles in the 70s. Butch Allen also among those inducted. The jumper, the three is good by Wilson, 66-29. She drains it. And that will pretty much salt this one away with 1:15 still to go here in the contest. Back the other way we go. They get it inside Meeks. She's going to spin and deliver, and it's 68 to 29.
They are trying to get to 74. I don't think they're going to make it, but they're going to make an awful good
run at it here. Ball underneath, bounces out and bounces around. Cats trying to get a steal here. McDonald's got it. She's going for double free throw. She's going to go to the free throw line for 2 here. McDonald's has got 6 in the second half, 10 for the ball game. Free throw is good. 68-30 the score. 12 seconds to go, and this will probably do it here. Strategically holding on to that ball a little bit longer was the official down there. And the bucket is good, and it's 68-31 is our final. We'll be back to wrap things up from Harrisonville right after this.
It's never too early to teach your little ones about finances and saving money. Sherwood Community Bank has plenty of options available for you to help kids save and learn how to manage money. Savings accounts can be started as soon as one is born to help teach them to save. Once they are behind the wheel, a checking account with free internet banking and a debit card could be there for them to manage their money. Sherwood Community Bank is there for the youngsters. Just ask Braxton.
Go see them at Sherwood's Bank. That's where my account is.
It's 6 p.m. and your family is discussing what to eat for dinner. We've all been there. Everyone wants something different. So make it simple. Go to Forged by Fire in Harrisonville for a little bit of everything. Salads for Mom, and a wide variety of them at that. The steak for Dad, a Boss Burger for your growing boy, and chicken strips for the little one. The next time you need a variety of food with extra options to satisfy everyone in the family, make the one stop to Forged by Fire in the Price Chopper Shopping Center on Commercial. You have choices when it comes to apparel and promotional gear for your business. Don't sacrifice quality for choice. Travis Thurston with T Screen Printing and Embroidery has all you could ask for. Local ability to screen print, embroider, and make vinyl decals, not to mention 50,000 promotional products at your fingertips with tscreenprinting.com. The next time your business or event needs apparel or a giveaway, stay local and turn to T Screen Printing and Embroidery, the pros who 4Ts trust to outfit them on Friday nights.
A strong starting lineup is a key to a great team. Insurance is no different, and Stafford Insurance has the best lineup in town. With personal, commercial, health, life, farm, and crop insurance, they have you covered. 40-plus employees are there for you to find the best rates, walk you through claims, and make sure they are there for every step of the way. So if you're looking for a full-service insurance company with a strong starting lineup, go see the folks over at Stafford Insurance on Commercial Street across from Holland Auto Sales.
Welcome back. Your final score tonight, 68-31. Lady Wildcats with the convincing win. Looked a little dicey in the second quarter as University Academy got it back within 7, but the Lady Cats took control in the second half and were able to run away with this one. You see me on the screen, Chad Grammer behind me here, Gary Davidson feverishly adding up statistics, and in front of me is Santa Claus, Mr. Forschler, as we are wrapping things up here from the Wildcat Fieldhouse, as we will have another doubleheader on Friday night, and Saturday we'll have a game. We'll talk about that in just a couple minutes, and I'll run down quarter-by-quarter scoring for you, and then we'll get Gary with the totals. Cats led 26-5 after one. They were outscored 16-6 in the second quarter and led it 32-21 at the half. 28-6 they outscored University Academy in the third to take a 60-27 fourth quarter lead. That meant you had the running clock, so not a lot of scoring in the fourth quarter. Cats score 8, University Academy with 4, and the Cats win it 68-31. Really the difference in this ball game was to start that second half. The Lady Wildcats went on a tear as they went on a 16-4 run to really open this one up, and then obviously the 28-6 run in the entire quarter. Gary, got some totals for us?
Well, yeah, and talking about that third quarter, Bailey Cleaver scored 10 of her 22 points that quarter, so that kind of helped just a little bit, and I think about 8 of those were within about a minute and a half. But leading the scoring was Bailey Cleaver with 22. She was in double figures as well as Mandy Bunn had 10. Then following in that, Allie Knox had 6. Natalie Gibbs had 5. Brecken Moreland had 7. Sydney Pfeiffer had 6. Caitlin Vandendale had 2. Maria Sasonis had 3. Haiti Wilson had 3. And Kylie Meeks had 4. Just about everybody scored. I think there was 2 or 3 that got into the game that didn't score, but I think everybody pretty much got in just almost every quarter, at least starting the second quarter on, which is great to prepare for late, if next man up, or in this particular case, next woman up, or in next year. I mean, so that's what you want to see happen. You want to give that opportunity, and I think they were able to do that tonight.
Yeah, they moved to 6-5, winning record on the year. They're undefeated in conference, just that one game in conference so far, but I think a pretty wide open conference. Green Valley went to the Suburban Blue Conference, so they brought in Warrensburg, who's been up and down basketball-wise on the girls' side. They're a solid team, but nevertheless, anybody in the conference could win. I was talking to Coach before the game, and Pleasant Hill hasn't won a game yet, but he said they've had a brutal schedule early on, so he said they're honestly not that bad. Their record would indicate that they weren't a very good team this year, and we'll have them twice this year on the doubleheaders, so we'll get to see. And, you know, Lady Cats have not won a conference title, and I would have to go back and look. I know they hadn't won a district title in 30 years when they won one a couple of years ago. So Coach Gibbs got them in the right direction. Just got to keep battling and seeing what can happen.
Well, and he's got that leadership. The 3 seniors that are starting, and then the 2 juniors that come in. They've all got some playing time from last year and years past. You know, one thing I didn't get a mention during the game, but you don't see very many centers, or I call them centers, but I don't know, the talls, that are bringing the ball down the court like Bailey Cleaver does. She's a very good ball handler. She's had a lot of experience and had a lot of coaching outside, which I think has benefited her tremendously and benefited the team, because she handles the ball quite well, and she also is one of the 3 that bring the ball down when they're getting pressed.
Well, you know, I'll toot his horn for him. Frankie Jackson's done a lot of work outside with Bailey Cleaver. He was even here the day that she signed. She's playing in Oklahoma, a team that's going to be in the MIAA next year. Not sure, they're not in it right now. It's a weird named place in Oklahoma that she's going there, Division II next year, going to play there. But, you know, we talk about Frankie Friday night. Frankie Jackson and the Fighting Butler Bears are in the house to take on Coach Mercer. So that is going to be fun to watch, the mentor versus the student, so to speak, on Friday night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I want to, you know, you've always seen them on the same side. It's going to be kind of interesting to see them because each one of them knows the other one's style too. So it's gonna be an interesting ball game to watch, and probably more importantly, fun to watch them on the bench.
I actually did run into Frankie this afternoon and got a chance to talk to him for a minute or two, and he goes, "Yeah, I guess they're shooting the ball pretty well right now." I said, "They looked pretty good on Friday night." He said, "Yeah, we're going to have our hands full." So it'll be exciting to see Coach Jackson up here on Friday night. We are going to shut it down from here. Remember, on Friday night, we'll have the varsity doubleheader. Starts at 5:30, so we'll go on the air probably around 5:20 or so. And then we got activities between the games and we'll have the varsity boys game. And then on Saturday night, after the Chiefs beat the Indianapolis Colts, we will be on the air at around 8:30 or so from Bolivar, Missouri, in the Missouri Hall of Fame Classic at SBU. We will be down there for that. So we will see you on Friday night. I am Chad Grammer saying good night from Harrisonville. Thanks to Ron, Jerry, and Gary. We'll be back Friday night.